So cold, scream to the top of my lung, waiting for an answer. But I hear it's the echo of my own voice, begging me to stop. You can't win in this world of figures, these. I've been singing pretty much all my life. I was in the choir, but I picked up the guitar when I moved to America. I think a year, 6 months after I moved to America, which was August 25th, 2001. So I've been playing for, what, 9 years now, so yeah, about 9 years. Guitar, but I've been singing forever. I was born and raised Nigerian, moved here, and yeah, it's been great. You know.
So you've been playing, when you got to America, I guess you can say, how long did it take you to actually, come out with some hits or,
Some hits?
Or get the people.
I don't know if I have any hits yet. I don't know. I don't know about hits, but I just I just kept playing. Like everything I've ever done in my life has not been. I mean, there's a thought. There's a thought process of, wow, it'll be great. This is what I feel like I want to do. This is what I know I want to do. But I just let life lead me, and I wrote songs and I wrote songs, and a friend of mine heard it and said, the very first song is like, yeah, man, you need to play that in a coffee shop. You need to play that in an open mic or something. And I was like, I don't think I'm ready. He's like, it doesn't matter. You still need to do it. I showed up and I played it, and that was it. Ever since after that day, I went to school, but when I was in school, I was still playing music. But I knew I was getting a degree to make my mom happy, to give it to her. And obviously, it's good to have a backup plan. But I don't know, when you're passionate about something, when you know the doubt of your mind that this is what I am gonna do right now, I found out that having a backup plan, it's like saying, I'm gonna go into the world, but I know my dad always would help me if I have problems.
Yeah.
You got a backbone somewhere. And it's good, but I have no backbones. I mean, I really don't. I am fully engulfed in what I'm doing. I could say I'm motivated by my mom. I think my mom has always believed in me. My parents have always believed in me and what I do, fully, except women. I don't know why, but I guess it's a mom's thing. My mom's got it. I'm the first son. I was very, very close with my mom back home, and I think it was hard for her when I left. But with time changes and having to go buy a phone card and all that stuff, it gets really hard to try to keep in contact. It's like $5 for 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. That does really add up, especially for a musician who doesn't have that much money coming in. But she knows how good I'm doing. She had always thought that it was going to phase out. She's going to school. That's a good thing. Is in a good position. The music then might phase out and become a leisure, because where we come from, music is not really a job, it's a leisure. But certain things just made her, I think, understand that, yes, this is, I moved over here, and every time I released a CD, I sent her one. Every time there's an article, I sent her one. The Kalu James Day thing, I sent her the placard, I remember hearing myself on the radio once here and calling her and saying, hey, I'm on the radio. I didn't care how much the international cost or rate was for my phone. I was like, it doesn't matter. I called her, I'm like, listen, I'm on the radio, Mom. And she started crying. Certain things like that, just keep her an update on what I'm doing, and let her know that I guess I'm not fooling around. I don't know, so she knows, I think, and she believes that it's gonna work. So I don't know. I tell people I'm not a guitarist. I'm a songwriter. Which means that give me anything, and I will write a song with it. You know, it's a huge difference. So, um, I can still do little things in the keys, nothing spectacular. But I remember in high school, I used to be the bongo drummer. You know, I guess coming from Africa kind of like comes with like comes with you or something. But I can still do that. You know, I never don't do that much, but I could still do that when it's like a drum circle or anything like that. But that and the keys, which I can't play for to save my life, and guitar, and I don't know, any instrument I find, I just try to mix some rhythm with it, you know, see if I can do something with it. But I don't think I'm a songwriter. I'm not an instrumentalist by any way, shape, or form at all. But right now with music, I love it, and hopefully it starts paying the bills a lot someday. But for right now, you know, I just call like I'm paying my dues. You know, it's like being in a company and being a receptionist and going from a receptionist with the idea that you're gonna be a GM someday, and you just keep working and working and working at it, and someday you become the GM. I'm a receptionist right now, but even as a receptionist, people can hear me because I'm the very first person to see when they walk in to the office. So gonna end up being that GM someday, making some money. But right now, I am where I am, and you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
So have you had any big accomplishments that are taking you towards your GM career?
I do have. I'm connecting with people for one, and you know that's huge. Mm-hmm. You can't put a price on, you can't put a price on the connection you make with people, because sometimes you don't even know it, you know. But I feel it, and you know, the Kalu James Day then is one of it. I have 2 albums. Just worked on a third live album that will come out this December, December 11th. You know, fingers crossed. People always ask me, Kalu James Day, how did that happen? And I don't know. I moved here. I wrote a song about moving here. I wrote a song. I had a pact with my car. Funny enough, and I said, "Listen, you get me to Austin, and I'll write you a song." And we got to Austin, and I loved the city right from the very first week or two. And I wrote a song called "Austin Bound." There's a part that says, please, oh please, car don't die, we got 100 more miles to cruise. And it was a mixture of my car and the city that I loved so much after knowing it for just a week or two. But I just felt comfortable here. And I've been playing that song. It was in my album. A lot of people like that song. And I found out that Austin was looking for an official song. So I submitted the song, and it didn't win, but I don't know. Maybe from that, someone heard my name, or someone liked it enough, or I don't know. But before I knew it, I got an email asking me, hey, June 11th, Kalu James Day. I didn't even knew that existed. Didn't even know what that meant, But it was, I was excited, I really, for having been here for 2.5 years, I was really excited about that, and it was good to give to my mom as well. It's like, hey, listen. Mom, I have an associate's degree. But now, there's one more thing you can hang up. You can hang up this Kalu James Day certificate, which means that, if you look at your son and you see an associate's degree and you see a Kalu James Day, it clearly shows you that a path has changed, So it's not educational, but I feel like it's still a good accomplishment somehow. And yeah, I'm grateful for it. Very thankful. I went to shake the mayor's hand, and everything. And I just got to find out what to do on June 11th now. Kalu James Day. What does that mean? Do you give money to the poor? Do you take money from the poor? I don't know. I'm still yet to figure out what it means, but yeah, we'll figure that out somehow. Thank you.